I am 10 years. A fog shrouds the land. Humanity has undergone two material changes. The first grayish-white fog caused mutations in animals and plants. It also made humans physically stronger. The second dark gray fog brought the uncanny. People awakened. But now the fog is about to turn red. Where will human civilization go from here? Is my life really going to end just like this? I'm so unwilling to accept it. I'll go first. My abilities are the strongest. I'll cover the retreat. Why are you treating me like this? Lu-chan, your talent is just too glaring. The base needs strong people who obey. Without talent, you're nothing. Detected. Dying 3S level Esper. Factory main system binding. Granting Lu-chan admin privileges. Verification passed. Binding successful. Factory main mode activated. There is a high-intensity energy reaction ahead. It's a 3S level uncanny. Unauthorized intruder. Death squad in the rear. Await orders. Prepare for combat. So powerful. Even with the three of us combined, we're no match. This is a 3S level uncanny, after all.
If this keeps up,
we'll be worn down and die. What a waste of this laser gun. It was supposed to be for Lord Wei-kun, so I could deal with those two jerks. I wonder if it can handle this 3S level uncanny. What are you planning to do to our lovely security captain? You call that lovely? Turns out he's the security captain. A 3S level uncanny. That listens so well. Who are you, really? I've never heard of anyone like you. Grandma, could it be that? This 3S level uncanny is your contracted entity. Come inside, we'll talk. The fog outside is getting thicker. Why should we go in with you?
it's up to you.
We can only trust him. The fog is getting denser. We're willing to go in. I'm not forcing you. There are snacks and drinks. So many supplies. This must be even livelier than the Sky Mouse base. This guy must be something else. These clothes protect against uncanny corrosion. The equipment boosts abilities. Take whatever you want. If I wanted to harm you, would I need to time it? Just giving it all to us like this? The boss is generous. Hold it. They're the factory's guest room staff. Maids won't attack people on their own. Maids won't attack on their own. But they can repel any external attack. I can't guarantee what your recklessness might lead to. Go entertain our distinguished guests.
Damn.
This massage feels amazing. What kind of hardship did we used to endure? Getting this kind of treatment after the apocalypse. Who'd believe it if I told them? It's not time to disperse yet. Need me to show you around? Of course. I've been dying of curiosity. My name is Suman. I was 13 when the black fog broke out. Mom said I'm a generation matured by the fog. What's your name? Lu-chan, it's rare to see someone so outgoing after the apocalypse. Jiang Yu. Chan Yu. So the whole factory belongs to you? Yeah, you haven't told us yet. That security uncanny is also your contract? Yep, the entire factory too. This is the energy workshop. It keeps the factory's power stable. This could run several bases by itself. This is the supply workshop. You pinch me. Is this really happening? Seems real enough. You actually felt pain? You really went for it. Even Lord Wei-kun's laser gun means nothing now. How is Lu-chan so lucky? Is the security guy and maids living here too? Yeah, but they each have their own tasks. What abandoned factory. This is an apocalypse paradise. All the uncanny staff in the factory live this well. Will our explorer squad ever get such luck? While fighting? I have a selfish request. Can we stay at the factory for some rest? It won't take long. Just name your terms. I knew you'd bite. The factory actually needs people right now, but I still have to check. Stay here and each person gets 10 crystal cores per day. Room and board included. Basic supplies inside the factory can be taken as needed. In the apocalypse, ordinary bases have shabby accommodations. Each person needs 5 crystal cores per day, and still can't guarantee a full meal. Lu Chun's offer is unbelievably low. Plus, there are powerful uncanny guardians. Staying here is basically living in peace forever. Boss Lu, you really are generous. That price is totally acceptable for us. We're willing to pay. Thanks for putting up with us these days. Is that not enough? Should have offered more if I knew. And you? I'm willing too. To rest inside the factory. No malicious damage to the equipment during your stay. If there's an attack, follow my orders. Stand united against outsiders. If you disagree, you can leave right away. If there's nothing else, meeting adjourned. No objections. That's just the way it should be. Visitor check-in registered. Order protocol running. Another Jiang Yu is the squad leader. Careful and witty. The other girl seems simple-minded. Pretty cute. The remaining guy has his own little schemes. But under my watch. I doubt they want to leave after staying. This is only my first step. These little fish give crystals for free. Today is a good day. Lu Chun is unfathomably powerful. His motives are unclear. These supplies are just too plentiful. Doesn't seem like a free giveaway. I think Brother Lu is a good person. The way he looks at us is very sincere. In the apocalypse, there's no such thing as kindness without reason. If we take stuff, we have to pay for it. Pay extra attention to Chun Yu. I feel he's a bit impatient. Got it, Captain. Lord Wei Kun. I found a strange factory. There are level 3 S-class uncanny guardians inside. Resources are extremely abundant. Suspected special system. Alright, stay inside and infiltrate. Work with me from the inside to take over the factory. Remember, don't alert them. Once it's done, those 2 girls are yours. The factory's resources are yours too. I'll make sure it gets done. Those 2 girls treat a stranger so favorably. Hey, sooner or later they'll be mine. Bring him in. I wandered the apocalypse alone. Got chased by zombies. Heard there's a safe shelter here. Came specially to seek help. Please, let me stay. You're an Esper. I'm a 3's level healing type Esper. I'm really useful. The factory genuinely needs medical staff, but her background is unknown. Let's observe for now. You can stay if you want, but you'll have to be the medical officer. You'll be in charge of treating Espers and wounded strange attendants. Is that okay? I'll do whatever you say. I'll take you to check out the medical area. All right. I'm a bit curious about how this generates electricity. Do you know him? No, I just think he seems a little pitiful, that's all. Is Chun Yu into Su Qingyuan or something? The base needs to increase its combat power, in case of future crises. Speed requirement detected. Mechanical will amplification activated. Lu, how does this machine keep running? The mechanical structure is a sophisticated resonator, especially the gear bearings. The energy circuit is like a bunch of tuning forks. It can amplify and focus energy, and regulate strange energy at specific frequencies, then convert it into controllable mechanical energy. That's so complicated. Simply put, strange energy is power. Mechanical will is a tool. If you want more power, you have to concentrate the energy. Mechanical will makes energy conversion way more efficient. Lu, you're amazing. I get it now. And speed up mass weapon production ASAP. Mass production. Command received. Estimated completion time is 72 hours. I don't have much time left. This Fire Phoenix female strange special unit and their weapons will be my key to handling future crises. Shouldn't we get going? Lord Wei Kun's plan is still in progress. How can we leave? Hey, it's pretty nice here. Let's stay a little longer. I still have some crystal cores you can borrow. It's not about the crystal cores. No, the problem isn't the crystal cores. We agreed to rest for a while. Come on, Lu hasn't kicked us out yet. Why are you in such a rush? You guys are really something. Actually, I want to stay here too. Yay! So, how is it? Are you shocked? I was really startled the first time I saw it too. You must be Shi Gang, right? I've heard about you. So, is Shi Gang really that famous? You're a 3S level defensive ability user. The owner of this factory is Lu Jian. Let me tell you something. He's really impressive. And he especially values talented people. For someone like you, a 3S level defensive type, if you stay here, your life will be worry-free for sure. I am Shi Gang, a level 3 defensive ability user. My squad was ambushed by a horde of anomalies. I'm the only one left. I'm willing to guard the factory for you. All I ask is a place to stay. All right, but you must be loyal to me. I hate betrayal the most. I will do my best.
Take him to get his wounds treated. Okay.
A spear and a shield. You're both my top aces. This is definitely the right place for me. I have to work hard too, to help Big Brother Dao Lu. The factory has just added an SS level defensive ability user. The defensive setup centers on the main gate. The training area is a secondary defense point. When are you going to act? What's the rush? Look at how impatient you are. Are we, the massive Tianshu base, supposed to be afraid of him? Don't worry. This strange factory will soon be ours. His anomaly even sped up the training progress. We need to bring more people. Chan Yu's been acting weird lately.
He's always off by himself.
Got it? I'll look into this. If Chan Yu really did betray the factory, don't make a scene until we have solid proof. There are enemy movements here and here. What do we do? They don't seem friendly. Head of security, double the patrols. Shi Gang, guard the main entrance. Activate the weapons system in the secret base. Put the special ops team on standby. Order received. Synchronizing now. Chan Yu's behavior has been extremely abnormal lately. He's sneaked out several times. He even avoids us when he gets phone calls. I'm already prepared. If they dare come, they'll never leave. The factory has detected movement on the perimeter. Defenses have been strengthened. But core area defense is unknown. Then let's attack tomorrow. Just do this when the time comes. Chan Yu is meeting with ability users in the outer ruins. Looks like 4 people. Move quickly. Stay safe. No way. You bitch, you actually ratted us out. Brother Lu has treated us well. How could you betray him? Lu Chan is willing to help when needed, but only treats you as treasures, as long as you join Tianshu base and serve me well after the plan succeeds. The benefits Lord Wei Kun promised me, I'll share with you. You heartless traitor. We completely misjudged you. From now on, you're no longer part of the Pioneer Squad. Now that's a real drama. Anyone who betrays me will pay the price. Have you prepared your final words? Du Chun, do you really think you can hold the factory? Lord Chen Hao is already on his way with a battalion. This factory will belong to Qianshu base sooner or later. Lu Chen, come out and face your death. Hand over the factory, and we might spare your life. Tianshu base. Good, it's time to settle old and new scores. Tie this person up, so he doesn't run away. Got it. You all retreat to the lobby. How can we just abandon you? Believe in Lu Chun. He's got this. A petty trick, attack. Let me show you what I can do. What kind of weapon is this? Lu Chun, I'll take you down with me. Big talk! You are shameless. Why is it only okay for you to set fires, but not for the people to light their lamps? Don't forget, you betrayed me first. That's karma for you. Relax, none of you will escape. Anyone who betrays me gets what's coming. Lord Wei Kun won't let you off. Still talking tough at death's door. What you want will end up being nothing. Please, let me go. I was forced to do it. They forced me. I'm a victim too. Bullshit. Lu Chun, you're amazing. Back in the day, when the bone-eating worms ambushed us, I covered the retreat. But a traitor set me up and I got badly injured. What the base needs are strong people who follow orders. Hey, without talent, you're nothing. The system saved me. It gave me control over the strange factory. Now, I'm the master of the strange factory. As long as I make contracts with strange creatures as factory ancestors, I can unlock all functional areas. I thought my body had fully recovered. Didn't expect this ability used to trigger an old problem. But it doesn't seem too serious. Detected. Host hasn't used combat abilities for a long time. Ability disorder developing. Recommendation. Actively use your abilities. Okay, don't let everyone know about my injury. The squad just stabilized. We can't shake their morale. Make sure you rest. Yeah. I'll send someone. The Dark Guard gives you a piece of metal shard. The shard can control low-level anomalies. Make sure you deliver it to Chunyu before dawn. Otherwise, I can't promise your family's safety. I'll do anything. Please spare my family. You know what I'm capable of. Tomorrow at midnight, Lord Wei Kun will gather the troops. You'll need to open the side door then. If your parents aren't there. Is this what you wanted? And a letter. This is all I can do for you. I understand. Thank you, Dr. Sue. Be careful. I knew it. Lord Wei-kun didn't abandon me. Lu-chan, your time is up. Where did you go this late? The supplies workshop is the core of factory operations. Barely any guards. There's only a 5-minute window during shift changes. Heaven is really helping me. Target exposed. Seal off the passage. Activate secondary defense immediately. I'll be there in a minute. Where did this thief come from? Breaking into someone's place like this. Lu-chan, you really showed up fast. Sir, we received a message from the front line. I knew you'd fall for it. Gang is holding the front. You're still recovering from your old injuries. You think these few oddities can take me down? You're just a coward who hides in the back. And you still talk so big. Still talking tough on your deathbed. Is that so? Then come try me. No idea why Lu-chan won't let me help. I wonder how things are going on his end. Found you. Lu-chan, aren't you afraid your old injury will flare up since you're hurt? How did you know? I've got plenty of ways. Tell me how you unlocked the cell door. It was him. Su Qingyuan voluntarily handed over a metal fragment to send a message. Otherwise, I wouldn't have the ability. It's all his fault, no matter what. It has nothing to do with me. Why did you betray us? You were alone and helpless before. Brother Lu kindly took you in. Su Qingyuan was confined in the medical room to treat the wounded. Heavily guarded on the outside. Keeping him is just a liability. Take him away and kill him. I truly know I'm wrong. My legs are already disabled. I'm already useless. Please spare me, let me live. You bastard. What makes you so impressive? If it weren't for this factory, you're nothing. Don't let him die too easily. Make sure he suffers worse than death. Where were you so late? It's nothing. Then what's that in your hand? I'm begging you, please save my family. Wei-kun is using my family against me. I had no choice but to get close to you. You make it sound so good. Why should I save a traitor's family? I have never actually harmed the factory. Do you think I'd believe that? Wei-kun is not a good person. Even if I help him seize everything, he won't let me go. So I never obeyed him completely. Every bit of info I passed was insignificant. That won't move me. I know how powerful you are. Maybe you lack nothing at all. I can't offer you anything either, but I have some information here. Wondering if you'd like to hear it. Go ahead. Wei-kun ordered me to hand a metal fragment to Chun Yu, so Chun Yu could turn the low-level monsters and create chaos. He also asked me to open the factory's side door tomorrow. Attack at the 3rd night watch tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll open the side door. Please don't blame me. We can pretend to be unprepared. Lure him into the trap. Catch them inside the trap. Honestly, I have my own agenda. If I don't open the side door tomorrow, My parents will die. I'm begging you, save my parents. The system generated a fake defense map. Remember to deploy traps at standard fake vulnerabilities. Preset traps deployed. Fake defense map generated. Do as he says. But tomorrow you have to hand this fake deployment to Wei Kun. I'll set traps at the fake vulnerabilities. You just need to act convincingly. Your healing energy frequency is our secret signal. How did you mess that up? You didn't even notice the factory's mechanisms. I was placed in the medical room by Lu Chun. Rarely got a chance to go out. I really didn't expect it. The room seemed so ordinary, but had so many hidden mechanisms. And Chun Yu snitched. Lu Chun is already monitoring me. Chun Yu is such an idiot. Last time, I left using spatial abilities and sensed anomalies in the factory. The whole factory is like a special spatial anchor point. If I had that special spatial ability, my level would rise dramatically. Where is this anchor point? This weird factory is a special spatial anchor point. I'll send you a stealthy bodyguard with powers. Within 3 days. If you can't steal the anchor data, I'll send your family's corpses. I'll definitely finish the mission. Please don't harm my family. Are you ready? The Monster Guard's shift air raid is 3 minutes 17 seconds. Monitor blind spot at the southeast traffic vent. Lasts for 4.3 seconds. The key Wei Kun gave me has a disguise program installed. When the download hits 90%, it will trigger automatically. Your alarm interface isn't enough. What you need to show isn't a flawless infiltration, but a narrow, risky escape. This is an emotion synchronizer. Put it on. When you read the fake data, your body data will sync to the medical monitoring system, including accelerated heartbeat, adrenaline surge, pupil dilation. Wei Kun may have spies in the factory. He'll definitely cross-check. Did you hear? Energy well 3 fluctuated again. Almost burned out the entire West Zone lighting last night. The higher-ups blocked the news. But I heard there's an issue with the core interface. Lu Chang accidentally showed the blueprints last night. That forgotten shortcut. Good. I need scars like this to look real. That wasn't part of the plan. Did Lu Xian lie to me? It's fine, calm down. If I were really a traitor, I'd already be dead. Now, core interface energy cycle rate is 17% below threshold. Please replenish energy as soon as possible. If there's no intervention within 120 hours, the interface decay and collapse protocol will trigger. This is just acting. Good thing. Lu Chun only told me about the backup exit yesterday. Look carefully. This was stolen from the factory's core control interface. Diagnostic report. If this is real, Lu Chun is sitting right on an erupting volcano. So Lu Chun recently shrank his power range. Not because of strategy adjustment, but because he simply can't sustain it. Data can be faked. Photos can be synthesized. How can you prove the source is reliable? Su Qingyuan's heartbeat is at 187. His stress hormones are off the charts. And my people saw chaos at the base with their own eyes. So your plan is not to attack. We'll set up 3 lines of blockade around the factory perimeter. Cut off all supplies. The inside will collapse first. When resources run out, people's spirits will break. Then his defense system will show holes due to lack of energy. We'll storm in all at once. Makes sense. Micha intelligence confirms enemy strategy error rate is 87%. Here comes the show. So you all knew. Only I was kept in the dark. I didn't know either. When the enemy attacked that day, you all had your own tasks. I kept feeling something was off. So I went to the medical room and asked Su Qingyuan. That's how I learned the truth. So what's your relationship with Chen Yu? Why did you do it? Chan, you did that. And you too. Is there anything good about that heavenly base? Not a thing. Wei Kun kidnapped my parents. I honestly couldn't do anything else. My father is a biological genetics researcher. After Doomsday, he awakened a 3S brain enhancement power. My mother is just a normal person. She was a doctor before the apocalypse. You know, I have healing abilities. No one in my family has any offensive talents. It's hard to survive in the apocalypse. We can only keep hiding. 7 years since Doomsday. Wei Kun got wind of something somewhere.
He said brain talent helps crack the fog's secrets.
So he took my parents. When I learned the news, I tried everything I could. Not only did I fail to save my parents, I ended up being blackmailed by Wei Kun because of it. So what did Brother Lu do wrong? You want to save your parents. So does that mean you have to destroy him? I never thought about hurting him. But before I got here, I really did consider becoming Wei Kun's puppet, stealing intel. Especially since Lu Chun is in a top position. Yet he's not as cruel or selfish as other Wei Kun members. Every day since I arrived here, I've been in so much pain. I feel like every bone in my body is screaming. Lies. You think Wei Kun would actually let your parents and you go free? I don't know, but I really don't know what else to do anymore. That's all I know. Su Qingyuan didn't tell me everything. That day, it looked like we suffered significant losses, but it was all just for show. So I figured out a few things. I didn't want to mess up Brother Lu's plan, so I just pretended not to know anything. That's right, Wei Kun is always careful. No idea if there might be other moles in the factory. So we kept it quiet. As for the fake intel Su Qingyuan sent this time, will Wei Kun believe it? Of course they'll believe it. I gave them the story they most wanted to hear. They won't be able to resist that temptation. How is Qingyuan's physical data? When Su Qingyuan saw the fake alert, his body had a clear stress response. But once the alert disappeared,
He quickly returned to normal.
and his adrenaline was elevated for over 15 minutes. I think that was a genuine fear reaction. What is he afraid of? 2 possibilities. Afraid the plan will fail, or afraid it will succeed. When a lie is too perfect, sometimes the liar loses themselves in it too. This is our show of sincerity. Who do you think you're looking down on? You expect us to support you for this little bit? Why don't you open it and see? You better have something worthwhile for us. Wow, oh my God. How is there so much good stuff here? No wonder all those bases want the mysterious factory. This really is just as Lu Chen predicted. Going up against 4 bases is seriously risky. All we need from you is support. We'll provide all the supplies during the operation. After this battle ends, we're willing to supply you long term. You'll be our #1 buyer. 10 years since the apocalypse. Land is pretty much useless. Countless survivors have starved to death. But somehow, Lu Zhen actually has fresh food. Not to mention all this high-tech machinery and defense equipment. It's nearly impossible to find a source like this. Aren't you worried I'll covet your resources? You've never lowered yourself to work with people like Wei Kun. Besides, another friend is better than another enemy. Isn't it? Everyone outside says your base is falling apart from inside and out. That your luck has run out. Didn't expect this. I believe you're a smart person. Alright then, let's have a successful partnership. Has that old man lost his mind? Should we just get rid of him? That old guy's strength is not to be underestimated. The ARC base wanted to show sincerity, so they leaked a bit of information. It seems Ija Wanqing has gotten close with other bases.
Tawei-kun.
I couldn't reach a deal with ARC base. Their reinforcements will only stay up to 3 days to keep him calm. What about my parents? Don't worry, I'll handle it. So ARC base really did retreat. Su Qingyuan really didn't lie to me. Then let's launch a direct assault. I think we can do it. If we do the math, the factory's energy probably collapsed last night. And ARC pulled out today. Let's give it a bit more time. Their factory's going to run out of resources soon. Factory's only got about a week left. The supply outposts could break down at any moment. We're almost out of food. It's time to launch the attack. We've got so many people. Are we supposed to be afraid of little Lu Chun? Let's just hit them already. If we delay, things could change. Wait up, I'll send an invisible mutant to check things out. Are you waiting for me to hand over my grain quota? Once we take the factory, why worry about food? Why can't I feel any fluctuation at the anchor point? Go check again. No sneaky tricks. The next day, the Alliance launched a full assault. The enemy has been confirmed to have started an all-out attack. Factory defense system running at full power. Very good. Damn it, they're only storming the palace now. We're almost out of food. Oh please, didn't you also get a supply of compressed rations? You've got some too. I think it's all just Lu Chun's smoke and mirrors. The factory was never in any real danger. No way. Then how did he trick Wei Kun's guys? No idea. But my mutant power is all about strategy. So just trust me, alright? You got a plan? Lu Chun. Your special space is mine now. Why do we have to attack the main gate? You want all the credit for yourself? I'm the one who got the intel. I'll just lead my elites in a side assault. The rest of you attack the main entrance. These 3 idiots. Let them be stepping stones to our success. It's over. Completely over. Jenny, you framed me from the start. Whatever you did to me, I'm giving it right back to you. What did you do? What do you think? You think I'd give you a second chance to walk away from me? Lu Chun, then let's go together. Good thing you snapped me out of it. I felt a strong electric shock coming from the side entrance. The smell of burnt flesh is almost too much for my nose to handle. You 2 bastards are really planning to use me as a scapegoat. Still haven't shown up yet. Lu Chun, long time no see. Is there still any need to pretend? I really didn't expect you'd survive such a disaster, and even gain such an opportunity. That's all thanks to you. You're still as ruthless as ever. I just want to get what I want. Lu Chun, have you ever wondered what the mist really is? Su Qingyuan, don't think hiding behind Lu Chun will keep you safe. Your family is still in my hands. I wasn't wrong. This is the mist. How could this mist... This battle... Well fought. Jiang Yu's actions this time. After you went to negotiate with the ARC Alliance, you helped coordinate the organized attack of the entities. Good job. And stopping Wei Kun from devouring the world in time was impressive. It was nothing, hee. Your defense at the front gate was rock solid. You were our strongest support. I was worried that I didn't help much. During this time, You completed the Mission Impossible task brilliantly. Congratulations on passing the test. I was just doing what I'm supposed to. You guys have been with me the longest. No need for sentimental words. Thanks for your hard work. You're all core members of the factory. Handled the previous challenges excellently. But our mission isn't over yet. Next up, our top priority is rescuing Su Qingyuan's parents. Phoenix Squad, you'll head to the Tinge base to gather intel. Map out the terrain. You must find the location of Su Qingyuan's parents. Su Qingyuan, I order you to fake a defection. Infiltrate Xiao Wanqing's side. This jade pendant has already been modified. It not only has surveillance and eavesdropping features, it can't be detected by conventional means. Relax, I had the system modify this especially. Please injure me badly. Can you handle that? I have healing abilities. I'll make it through. This is just the beginning. It's normal to have trouble controlling it. Mu Wai Su Qingyuan, leave the severely injured behind. Severely injured? Are you sure? Yeah, just hanging on by a thread. Looks like Lu Chun went for the kill. Then let him try the conversion mod. Let him in. Send for a medic. Take good care of him, yes. What's the point of this? What's this jade pendant for? It's a personal belonging of my mother. Xiao Wanqing threw it to Lu Chun. Lu Chun didn't pay it any mind either. I stole it when I escaped. Lu Chun was right. This jade pendant really is special. From now on, you'll stay here. We'll be guarding you outside. You'd better not try anything funny. Finally, I don't have to endure the pain anymore. Are you saying Su Qingyuan just fainted directly? Yeah, seemed like he was toughing it out the whole way. Only kept going by using his healing ability. Made it here, then couldn't hold on anymore. So how is he now? I've treated the wound. He's out of danger. He's a 3rd rank healer. Should recover in a month. A month? With full treatment, he can recover in just a week. All right then. Xiao Wanqing wasn't like this before. How did she turn into a different person? Or was it all just an act before? That's too scary. Xiao Wanqing specifically put Su Qingyuan next to the lab. Maybe he wants Su Qingyuan to help him with conversions. We're in trouble now. Good thing Su Qingyuan is inside the factory. He hasn't really handled these things before. I've got an idea. All right, that's about enough. Time to get to work. You're still wearing that jade pendant? It's the only thing I have left from my parents. I risked my life to steal it. Can I see how my parents are doing? Is there anything you need me to do? Show how they install the inhibitor in the factory, and a walk through the process. I only watched from a distance. I never did it myself. Maybe it won't work. Just do as you're told. You have one night. You'd better think carefully about how it's done. Hurry up. You can't watch. Or listen, oh, am I that kind of person? A wise man doesn't stand under a dangerous wall, you know. Fine, fine. Those two aren't even pretending. Pretend what? Forget it. Why am I even talking to you, Rock? Ooh! Su Man, your insight is even sharper. Perfectly complements She Gang. I'll pay even more attention. If I'm ever unsure, I'll call you guys. So the same plot repeats in the meeting room. Have you made up your mind? All I can do is try more times. I'll give you one last chance. Should have done this from the start. You demonstrate, I'll learn. Don't forget, your parents are still in my hands. Once I finish using my power, you heal them with your abilities. Detected contamination fluctuation. Check contamination data. Too far from the source of contamination. Can't detect it. These entities look like they're in pain. Xia Wanqing, what are you really trying to do? It's okay. Everything will be fine. That's his ability shared pain. Why does he want to share the pain of these test subjects? He doesn't look like a good person. He's forcibly upgrading the abilities of the entities. I don't get it. He could have just let Su Qingyuan heal them. So why bear the pain himself? After he uses his power on those entities, they seem really grateful. Isn't it just because it's more efficient that way? Until everything is settled, anything is possible. Director, the map has been synced. Please give your orders. Next, you guys make some noise. Make Tinch Base think we let Xia Wanqing escape. Act desperate. Pretend we're worried he'll leak factory secrets. Will do. Will do. And be careful out there. Got it. If you don't hand over Su Qingyuan, don't expect any peace. You really dare take in a traitor like Su Qingyuan? A rebel on his level. Aren't you worried the info he gives is fake? Why is Lu Chen in such a rush? Did Xia Wanqing really manage to copy the results? Copy what? You don't know? The entities from Lu Chan's factory. Who knows what method they used? But they've installed mechanical will. They can take on 10 by themselves. Is it really that crazy? Don't tell anyone I told you. I've got a relative who survived the last battle by running away. He saw it with his own eyes. How could it be fake? If our Tinch Base learns that trick, we'll reach the top in no time. No wonder Lu Chan is so anxious. Who wouldn't be? The info is legit. That's what's circulating in base. And that bizarre squad keeps causing damage everywhere. It's a constant headache. How strong is that squad? The lead female ghost is 2S rank. The others are all S rank or higher. Looks like there are 7 members. Teamwork is excellent. Every time we try to capture them, they're gone. You're all useless. They're total lunatics. Why does Lu Chen deserve it? Why is your talent better than mine? Even when you're on the brink of death, you make a comeback. And you always have powerful people around you. Why? Qingyuan Lu Chen has his eyes on you. It's time for you to make use of your remaining value. Are you done? I'm exhausted. Don't give up on me. Lu Chen won't let me go. Lu Chen has put out the word. He'll personally lead the team to eliminate the traitor, Su Qingyuan. The current strength of the base is not enough to protect you, your parents, and the new weapon at the same time. Please save me. Don't worry, I won't let Lu Chen find you. If you leak my data, I'll be upset. Let me go. Surveillance. We all thought we could force him to release her. Didn't expect him to be so ruthless. King Yuanji must have been secretly locked up, waiting for us to rescue her. The frequency of the healing energy wave is our action signal. I can sense energy fluctuations within a 100-mile radius. As long as we're close enough, there will be no problem. I heard some espers talking that 3 days from now, Su Qingyuan will host a banquet for all the bases to share the bizarre method of manipulating the machine will. If too many people show up, things will get complicated. We need to act quickly and decisively. Let's take this road out. We can catch up after, once your parents are safe. King Yuanji will have nothing to worry about. I'm no longer running a fever. Your parents have already been captured by Lu Chen. Pay attention to the basement. About at the 10 o'clock direction. Copy. Still not enough? It's not enough. We've already breached the journey. The outer defense line is about to collapse. If we delay 2 more hours, I can definitely. Are you planning to kill the cowardly turtle? Cowardly turtle. Isn't he our chief's ex-boyfriend? The chief is a cowardly turtle. His people are even more interesting. They love to be someone's tortoise lackey. Who are you calling a tortoise lackey? If you feel targeted, then it's about you. Usually you're so obedient. Never thought you'd be so sharp-tongued. Only because you're another one of our chief's lackeys. The ones who sneak into her private circle. Getting stabbed isn't a pleasant experience, is it? No one praises anyone at your Tangsu base, do they? This is just stalling for time. Just go kill them directly. Didn't see that coming, did you? We've also developed the machine will. Strange things the Bazaar stole. Does that really count as development? As long as it works, that's enough. Did I say something stupid? Dismember. How did this happen? It's over. What a pity. I've never truly trusted these borrowed powers. Are you scared out of your mind? If you want to surrender, get on your knees and kowtow 3 times. Maybe I'll spare you. We're willing. Lu Chun. Have you been well these years? Detected psychic-type contamination attack. Host, please be careful. Wanqing, thank you for saving me again. No need to thank me. It's just a small wound, a little bandage will do. Why don't you want me to help share your burden? Why are you treating me this way? Looks like you woke up faster than I expected. What did you do to me? Not much, just a reunion gift. How come these people look like they're being controlled? They're not afraid of dying at all. He can't control them for long. Looks like I have to use a life or death bargaining chip to draw out the other side's soul. Taking pain as a bride.
Taking sacrifice as a bride?
He's about to form a seal. Stop him now. Brother Shi, protect Suma. Jinzai stage is here. The true nature is revealed. Stewardess. Kneel. Warning. Warning. High concentration contamination detected. Evacuate immediately. Fall back. Full defense. She go. My ability can't penetrate. Inside him, it's like there's another energy system repelling me. Contamination concentration rises 3% per hour. Neural sync rate has dropped below 40%. Physical blockers are ineffective. Just 0.3 seconds short. If I had been 0.3 seconds quicker, Xia Wanqing wouldn't have succeeded in detonating. How much longer? At this rate, in 72 hours the contamination will cover the whole body. But once the mental sync rate drops below 30%, there will be brain death. We only have 48 hours. This example doesn't work. No, that's not right. Look here. His external shell is mimicking Shigang's Yangtze ability markings. Energy frequency match rate at 87%. This isn't contamination corroding. It's contamination learning, trying to trick the immune system. I let it learn. It worked from the inside. It's gradually replacing Shigang's ability rules. System, do you have any ideas? Target Shigang contamination level, 47. Status: high concentration contamination carrier. Self-suppression of diffusion risk. Ability core. Recommendation: do not interfere unless necessary. To avoid triggering a rule collapse. I ask if you have any solutions. Forced purification will result in collapse of host's ability structure. Recommended action: cut off contamination source, or strengthen host's rule stability. Warning: current rule stability at 71%. That's below the safe margin of 81%. It'll be irreversible. Dr. Asu, how widespread is the contamination in Shigang's body? Look here. Shigang's defensive ability has retracted tactically. Shigang is using the dumbest method and giving up the outer perimeter to guard the core to the death. But the contamination is mimicking the defensive structures around the stronghold. Once it learns how to knock on the door, not even these 3 gates can stop it. System, pull up all related research data. Contamination imitation rule alteration. Immune recognition. Searching for matching entry. Antibody recognition mechanism not unlocked. Immune tagging required. Sample activation source unknown. Antibody recognition mechanism. Immune tag. Dr. Su. Have you heard of the antibody recognition mechanism? This concept is mentioned in the system database. Jigang's situation. There are 2 options now. Either we win this battle inside his body, or we win the whole war outside of it. We have to prepare for both. Yes, brother, she will be fine. Sorry, if it wasn't for saving us. That stab from Xia Wanqing was set up 10 years ago. If it wasn't you, it would have been someone else. This is my responsibility, not yours. The first time Xia Wanqing showed her controlling ability. When was it? 3 years ago? 5 years ago? Or was she acting from the very start? And that fog. How can he make the fog listen to him? Isn't his fog supposed to be dead? I saw him share pain with the wounded back at Tianshu. His hands would shake back then. Cold sweat on his forehead. He was really taking on others' pain. But now his pain-sharing ability. When did it turn into pain extraction? The essence of psychic powers is the interaction of conscious energy. Pain sharing. What if he can not only take pain, but also store, convert, or even transfer it? After he controlled those anomalies in the lab, their obedience was different. Is he adjusting the dose based on the target? When I was at the Tianshu lab, I saw the anomalies wailing in the transformation pods. At a certain threshold, he would put his hand on them. Like he was harvesting something. Pain is a kind of energy. As long as he takes in pain as energy, processes it with his own power, and injects it back as a control medium into the target, it really might achieve mind control. And the depth of control would be proportional to the level of pain. Was he faking it all along? Acting so gentle. Not necessarily faking. He might not have realized himself until the mist gave him an opportunity. After the black mist outbreak, when the anomalies appeared, his powers began to mutate. When the black and red mist spread, he completely lost control. The mist might not just be a background, but a catalyst, maybe even an energy source. No matter how he got his power, the fact is he can control the anomalies, manipulate the mist, and even corrupt other espers. Someone like that can't be handled by us alone. Contact all the bases we still can. Within 3 days, I need to know who is still an ally, and who has become his pain reservoir. Understood, but New Shen. If we find a base leader has already marked that base as a contamination zone, Xia Wanqing's tactics have changed. Ours have to change too. No need to be polite. Do you really have to take everything on yourself? Lu Chun. Your talent draws too much attention.
10 years.
Which part was true? It's all wrinkled up now. When did you learn this song? I learned it from the maid's sister. She said if you keep bottling things up, someone will break first. If you don't want to talk, I won't ask. Back in the beginning, someone in the team got hurt. He'd put his hand over the wound. The injured person wouldn't feel pain anymore, but he would go pale, his hands shaking so much he couldn't hold a canteen. I thought this girl was dumb but kind of endearing. We ended up together later. When I got hurt, I'd avoid him. He argued with me about it, said I didn't trust him. I just couldn't bear it. But he still used that knife with the suppressant and taught me what it really means to care. So he did it on purpose, pretending to share your pain, but actually planting control marks on you. I don't know, maybe it was real at first. Then it changed. Or maybe it was an act from the beginning. All I know is the wounds he touched took a lot longer to heal. Chan, are you stupid? It's obvious he's been siphoning off your Esper energy. And you still worry about him. Your hand the pain sharing thing, right? Once the sharing is done, where does the pain go? Does it just disappear? Or does he keep it for himself somehow? This is just too far-fetched. As everyone can see, Xia Wanqing is extremely dangerous. Her control ability is highly contaminating. That woman. She had the nerve to invite me to share suppression tech just a few days ago. The prophecy told me the third witching event is about to happen. This contamination could be centered on Jinzhou. I'm Su Wenyuan, Psychic Brain Enhancement Esper, currently in charge of contamination research. Level 1 contamination source still unknown. But we suspect it's related to the mist core. Xia Wanqing may have already made contact, or even become its vessel. Are you saying something is manipulating all this behind the scenes? There's not enough evidence. We can't be sure. But Xia Wanqing's evolution is unusual. From pain sharing to pain extraction, and now to spreading contamination. Such a dramatic evolution doesn't fit current patterns of power awakening. As for Xia Wanqing and the contamination, I advise all bases to make a decision soon. Wanqing is a traitor to humanity and deserves death. How should we deal with the contaminated? Warning, vital signs fluctuating drastically. Psionic output exceeding safe limits. Contamination level rising. Warning, this isn't working. He's reversing the contamination into my power. I can't suppress it anymore. Mist, go home. According to the latest results, healing powers can only temporarily suppress contamination. They can't purify it. This kind of contamination will keep eroding the host's mind and body. Eventually, they'll either completely mutate or die. So what are we waiting for? Keeping them around is like sitting on a time bomb. I propose immediate euthanizing clearance. But they're our own people. Isn't that too cruel? Are we really not even going to try and study how to save them? Sigh in the apocalypse. Indecisiveness is suicide. If someone loses control, the consequences would be disastrous. I also lean toward the clearance plan. Clear me out. Brother Shi, you can go in. Shije. All the leaders have been arguing endlessly, just because this damn contamination has no cure. And we can't even identify the source. So in that case, if you're going to clear me anyway, I'll be your scout into the mist. Might as well make use of the worthless. If I completely lose control and turn into a monster, please kill me right away. From a scientific research and intel gathering perspective, a deeply contaminated person, going deep into the mist core, might sense things we can't understand. Maybe even get closer to the truth through resonance. But it's basically a suicide mission.
I know.
Equip me with every detector and recorder you've got. Just treat me like a disposable walking sensor balloon. Action today approved. The contamination in the mist is obviously worse and can mess with my nerves. For now, I can still control myself. Be careful. I feel like my power surge has gone up. The way I am now, even ghosts don't want to come near me anymore. You've already become a monster. They'll never accept that you gave up again. No, Shigang. Yes. I'm human, I'm Shigang. This contains the highest concentration of healing abilities, mental stabilizers, and trace amounts of psychic blockers. It can temporarily slow down the corruption. But remember, it's only temporary. Over-reliance will accelerate resistance. How much time can we buy at most? Sigh, 10 minutes of absolute clarity. Then you'll fall into deep confusion. 10 minutes is enough for me to do a lot. It's fine, I can still hold on. What is chess? Senior brother. Surveillance. It seems he discarded it on purpose. What exactly is that moving thing? It's been a week since Team 10 lost contact. All the bases have given up on a rescue mission for now. Support the eradication plan. Continue to strengthen the exploration around the mist. Report back as soon as there's news. Yes. How are they doing today? Their manic symptoms have worsened. Damn it. How do we unlock the last functional zone? The mist seems to be way too active lately. A lot of anomalies. They're getting restless, I'm worried. The White Tower base outside requests an audience. Hello, I'm here on behalf of the White Tower base. There are important matters to discuss. I'm a plant-based psychic. Until recently, I could only do some basic manipulation, or make them grow. Now I can purify contaminated plants. Shigan can be saved. Go find Su Wenyuan right away. You mean you've completed a psychic upgrade? I'm not really sure. I discovered it by accident. But right now, it only works on evolved plants. This is a different evolutionary path from Xia Wanqing's abilities. So you're saying our abilities can still evolve? Doesn't that mean... But it should be possible. It's just that no one else in our base has succeeded yet. The blood from the Achilles tendon is clearly resistant to contamination, especially compared to Shigang's sample. With parasitic abilities as a reference, if we're afraid, maybe this is actually an antibody marker. Did anything special happen on the day you awakened? I was scratched by a mutated plant's thorn. It hurt a lot. I instinctively used my ability to wrap the wound and tried to stop the bleeding. When that surge of power passed and I stimulated the plant again, I could see what was wrong with them. It's not exactly seeing, more like marking. At the moment your body was infected, it tagged all your healthy cells. Any cell without a tag is an invader, but Shigang's body can't tell friend from foe. Unlocking. Self-identity template. That's what Shigang is missing right now. So right now it's not about the marking ability. It's about remembering who he is. Antibody awakening is essentially learning to recognize oneself. Zhao Jin succeeded because of his plant-based powers. He was naturally in tune with growth and body purification. In a crisis, he chose the gentlest way to build defenses. Could Captain Shi still build his template at that time? Theoretically, yes, but only before his mind completely collapses. And that's pretty much breaking and rebuilding everything. That's why Xia Wanqing took a different path. That method is needle-induced cough suppression. Once his control can't keep up with the speed of antibody mutation, he'll be consumed by it. Enough theory for now. Time to see how it works in action. How do antibodies actually recognize self during combat? If abilities are antibodies, then do abilities of different types work like different types of immune cells? That's a good analogy. So evolution is humanity's way of self-rescue. Humanity hasn't given up on itself. Cells 3 and 7 have mysterious contamination, and the berserk energy barrier is about to fail. Zhang Yu record the energy wave frequencies. Qin Yuan sense the chaos in their internal systems. Core team Zhao Jin, try probing with your marking sense, but keep a safe distance. Hang in there a little longer. It's so confusing, way messier than plants. It's like a tangled ball of yarn with knots. Their entire attack program has been overwritten by the virus. Everything's been switched to destruction and spreading. And they are connected to each other's contamination at 87% concentration. Neural sync rate is down to just 12%. Lu Chan, you must stop their resonance, ASAP. Precision surgery begins. Your control accuracy has improved again. Brother Lu, what's this move called? Let's call it Thunder Purge Detachment. Instead of brute force destruction. It saves 70% of energy. Something's wrong. Check the monitoring data now. What you guys just did. The contamination spread value is 0. And most importantly, it's completely intact. It just lost its drive core. Which means we've got ourselves a clean vessel, exactly. Zhao Jing, can you stay a bit longer? Here we go. An earthquake. No, it's the factory unlocking. Detected criteria met. Formed a contract. Number of mutated anomalies greater than or equal to antibody count. Theory completeness is above 60%. Evolution Institute. This facility is an annex to the Flame of Civilization protocol. Functions: pollution tracing, antibody optimization rules. Evolution technology development. This technical level is at least 300 years ahead of us. Everything in these display pods is a sample. They are alive. What is sonic pollution? Pollution transmitted via information. Like a story, a melody, even a concept, can all become vessels for contamination. Tears of despair. Even emotions can be contaminated. There's a log here. Record of pre-civilization research. It failed. Sample 07 was permanently sealed off. I broke through level 3 containment due to contamination. All researchers exposed to the thousand faces concept started showing limb mutations. Immediate forced hibernation was initiated. We made a mistake. We thought contamination was an external invasion. But actually, it's a side effect of our own civilization's evolution. Industrialization, energy extraction, gene modification. Every advance is accumulating pollution debt. Check the last entry. This factory is our final spark. If you're hearing this message, that means you've already unlocked the Evolution Institute. Child, you are not fighting contamination. You are learning how to pay off a civilization's debt. So the pain Captain Shigang endures is actually money, the interest on the debt owed by civilization. They're the ones who owe the debt. But it's Shigang who suffers. And everyone's struggling to survive in the apocalypse. We're not here to pay off the debt. We're here to end it. Let's write our own log. Not to pay off civilization's debt, but for our own future. Cognitive reconstruction of host detected. Full system update of factory's main protocol. New command pending. Please select whether to continue unlocking the Spark protocol. Final stage. Let's wait for now. Shigang will return when we have enough energy and when we know what we're really fighting against. All these are just semi-finished products. But the theoretical framework is complete. We can keep researching. Starting today. This is our R&D center. Jiang Yu, you handle communications with the other bases. Dr. Su, lead the other science staff in their research. And me? You're in charge of handing me tools and reminding me to eat. Are you saying I'm useless? What Lu Chan means is, you need to stay mobile, ready to support at any time, and keep an eye on him. Don't let him overdo it. 7 days White Tower Perception Network, ARC Ecosystem Evolution. Heavy machinery structural operations. Yeah, there's much more to learn and compare. Each base surviving a decade in the fog has its own survival grammar. At White Tower, I'll check their foresight seal. You need tactical applications. I want to try plant resonance to find the root cause of the ARC's soil pollution. I'll go with Secretary Lin. He can listen to plants. I can see energy flows. Double insurance. I'll go to the central area. Jia Tishan says their equipment failures are unusual lately. It may not just be equipment aging. It's like my heartbeats are speeding up. And there's a pattern. Like counting beats. Counting to what rhythm? Look, every time we use our powers, this frequency band appears, with an echo each time. It's mimicking our powers' frequencies. It's not passive recording. It's active learning. The energy flow is off. Normally it should flow to the leaves. But now it's retreating into the roots. What did you hear? It says it's scared. Something in the soil is altering its memory. Something is deceiving it. It says it's supposed to fear the sunlight and grow toward the darkness. The pollution is tricking the plants. Not just tricking, overriding. Using rules of pollution to rewrite natural growth logic. If even plants can have their memories rewritten, what about people? Harvest on the same day. Open them up and see. It turns out all the cores are corroded by the same purplish-black crystals. Active contamination detected. Crystalline energy signature. Industrial and psychic pollution. Mixed growth pattern. Directional induction device. Probability of manual implantation. 89%. Zhao, after these parts were stored, was everyone who handled them checked? This doesn't seem naturally formed. On the day of storage, Ren Xuan's tech consultant team visited. The leader was an Earth-based power user, and they touched every piece of equipment, saying they were checking material compatibility. Pollution Transmission Analysis Module. 1. Natural diffusion. Using objects as carriers for random infection. 2. Biological parasitism. Infected individuals spread it onward. Baiken, with the tiniest contamination seed, can trigger at the most precise moment. That's how the city wall gets its breach. Seal all equipment Tianshen came into contact with. Notify other bases. Be wary of technical aid. Don't panic, brother. It's not time to alert them yet. White Tower confirms contamination is mimicking power frequencies. Credentials sent to the database immediately. ARC confirms pollution is overriding biological growth logic. It's trying to build a new ecosystem. If pollution can be spread through information, could Xiao Wanqing's mind control be another type of information contamination? He uses pain as an information carrier, packaging control commands and transmitting the pollution. Lesson dismissed early. Return to Zhang Yu immediately. bring White Tower's abnormal frequency data. And Suman, bring ARC's contaminated soil samples. We need to reevaluate what the enemy's real objective is. Captain, I saw a factory deeper in. A factory. They're mimicking us. Cut the umbilical cord. Will Earth recover? History can't be changed. Civilization can only move forward. What is hope? The host must explore on their own. Who are you? I'm an artificial intelligence system. Kind reminder, this choice is irreversible. Understanding debt is the key. AI doesn't care what the key is. The protocol ensures the right to informed speed. Detected life signs in stone cylinder. Currently resonating intermittently with the comprehension fluctuation. Big brother. Why? It will balance itself. Stone Bro's solidification isn't necrosis. It just solidified over 70% of the pollutant energy in his body. Solidified. Rule precipitation was mentioned in pre-civilization literature. When willpower and chaos reach their limits, cognition materializes directly. Even if he believes he should be a fortress, does his body still count as a stone cylinder? His defensive powers are rejecting it. Why doesn't he want to be cured? Shigang's defensive power is fully merged with his physical structure. In his perception, these rocks are a part of his body. They're the self he wants to protect. It's not that we got it wrong. We've been thinking about how to purify the pollution, or remove it. But Shigan chose a third way, reconstruction. He didn't eliminate the pollution. He used his own defensive rules to establish a new operating framework for the chaotic energy. Shigang's body has already adapted. But this new path isn't smoothed out yet. You don't need treatment, but balance. Energy under the new rules. Consciousness fluctuation is active but brief. Post-life balance, 4142. Heard it. Shigang, if you can hear us, the path you've chosen. We'll walk it with you. There are already 17 sensory-powered individuals on his side, able to stably track the pollution. They fixate on level 3 or lower pollution vibration frequencies. Neighborhood purification teams among ARC residents now spontaneously cover a third of the residential area. Zhao Tishan from heavy industry begs you to take in his new find. The apprentice can sleep on the floor. Just provide food and that's fine. There are also other bases. They're asking when you'll continue teaching. Being a teacher is even more exhausting than fighting ghosts. Detected hosts' negative emotions. Large-scale knowledge dissemination is also a core goal of the Spark project. Suggest converting hassle into resources. The factory will soon open the first advanced training class. 3 fewer slots per session. Assessment and recommendation system. Make the registration form more complex. Oh, and another thing. Grandma Wang in the ARC used your method today to purify her grandson's toy. The little one now won't let go of the toy. Says it smells like sunshine. Behind optimistic data, darkness is also approaching.
Lately.
2 more highly concentrated anomalous pollution spots have become active in the mist. The number increased by 2. Average energy intensity is up by 15%. Dad, can't you just let people be happy for 5 more minutes? The data won't wait. And there's some good news, which can offset the bad news a little. Then I'll get a bit of happiness in advance. Shaman, your laughter is more energizing than bone-eating insects. Shigang. Captain Shi, bro Shi. Captain Shi. Bro, you slept really soundly this time. Quick, tell me if you still remember who I am. If you can't say it then, I'm telling another lame joke. So you can teleport now? Wow, really? I knew it. Bad weeds live 1,000 years. You're not going to break that easily, you rock.
Take it easy, Captain Jiang.
My new stone body hasn't adjusted yet. A pile of reports still needs organizing. What did he mean anyway? Don't overthink it. His intentions are hard to read. Bro, we're on our own, huh? Shigang, your new look is awesome.
It really feels just like a rock.
But it's warm. Feels like armor. But it still hurts. Kinda like biting something really hard. That's all for the requests. Shigang, Zhang, Dr. Su. We need to have a meeting immediately. So, you mean you felt yourself being pulled? Then you cut off the connection yourself. It wasn't exactly pulling. More like being wrapped by something, and then taken away. I couldn't control my body at that moment, but vaguely saw, or felt a gray mist, flowing toward me like something alive, wrapping around me. After that, I was just floating. That blurry shadow we saw that day really wasn't a mistake. Where did it take you? What did it do to you? How are you now? It didn't hurt me, as long as I didn't attack first. Instead, my body reacted to that mist with oddly strong affinity. That entity seemed to just transport me. After forcing me into one place, it faded and disappeared. That place was also a factory, but totally different from ours. It was shrouded in even thicker, almost impenetrable black mist. Buildings were distorted, with ominous dark red lights. From a distance, I could see assembly lines inside, processing raw materials, mutated animals, and all sorts of weird monsters. And people in rags, blank or mad eyes, non-powered humans. They were like machine parts, getting grabbed, altered, and reassembled by fixed mechanical arms, turning into something even more twisted and violent. The whole factory was like a huge filthy breeding ground for monsters. I didn't dare get too close, even from that distance. It wasn't my mind, but a voice echoed within me, as if it came right out of the mist, whispering tempting words nonstop. As long as I had even a hint of wanting to approach that factory, or if my body unconsciously absorbed more energy from there. I suspect the recent activity in the mist is likely connected to it. Maybe it's expanding. Could this be Xia Wanqing's doing? He's not that capable a schemer. But he's probably involved? He's showing us the results. Or testing boundaries. Upgrade factory and all Alliance bases' defenses. Prepare for extremes. Activate the Spark Network's internal alert. Su Man and King Yuan assist Dr. Su. At the same time, prepare for new types of pollution. Shigang, your body reacts especially to that environment. It's a double-edged sword. You need to finish adaptation training and testing ASAP. We need to stay ahead before it comes to us. Got it. Ready anytime. Data is stable now. Yeah, Dr. Su said. Maintaining the balance at 41 is a good thing. The defensive peak increased by 18% compared to before the injury, but there's a slight fluctuation in the activity indexes of the flesh components. You need even more precise control over shifting between the two states. Oh, does the training plan need to be adjusted? I've already marked the key points. Also, for the next operation, if you have any more self-sacrificing thoughts, report them in advance. You can't break the factory's shield without permission. Yes, Captain. Right, it's not time for it to break yet, Shigang. What exactly have you endured? Why are you hiding it from us? There's a pollution transformation plant deep in the anomaly. It's systematically preying on humans. Shigang was able to come back because his ability underwent rule sedimentation. If ordinary people get dragged in, They'll become just raw materials on the assembly line. To be honest, our base has detected you. Taiwu's activity cycle has intensified. There have been disappearances at my base. At first, it was just speculation, but now it looks like Yao Guang has reported similar cases. The advanced training program for the selected trainees needs an upgrade. All trainees will undergo a 3-day extreme adaptation training. On the 4th day, a qualified scouting squad will be formed. They'll enter the mist for a short-term exploration mission. Isn't the mist too dangerous for that? Of course you don't know. The wound's not on you. Painful, but it's the truth. It's better to take the initiative than to just defend. I'll go first. My new apprentice is a tri-fire type. She picks up abilities really fast. I'll send you the trainee selection standards simultaneously. I don't need the best fighters. I need teammates I can really trust to watch my back. In addition, I'll open up the antibody evolution methods and the basic defensive technology database to all partner bases. You can organize your own training sessions, but those coming for advanced training must be truly committed to preserving the legacy,
Integrate all existing resources,
and prepare the most efficient training and teaching plans according to the Fireseed Vanguard's needs. The Fireseed project is confirmed, activating and adapting the Fireseed Inheritance Protocol. The Fireseed Inheritance Matrix is active. 7 separate training areas unlocked in total. The new simulation environment is fully loaded. Core energy supply is stable. The training ground is ready, awaiting the arrival of the Fireseed. One feel like the Tangshuan base chief seems off. The incident at the palace was the work of Tangshuan's people. I remember it was him who first suggested eliminating all the polluters. Last time as well. Beta Heavy Industries can be a deep cooperative partner. ARC is relatively friendly. I heard the Tianquan chief didn't shake hands before Doomsday. They're trustworthy. Pay special attention to Yao Guang and Qi Ming. Don't alert Tiangshuan for now. The fire must be passed on. But first, make sure the hands holding the torch are clean. The signal waves in the sensing area are very clear. Hold it steady for a few more seconds. Are they thanking us? If plants could talk, their words would be all about patience and meticulousness. But this is just way too slow. A gifted competitor, huh? Sigh. Guess I can't measure up. So cool. So cool. Focus. Be aware of changes in your surroundings. Watch the flank. Number 3, your defense was 0.5 seconds slow. Number 5, help number 2 block his movement. All teaching modules have been unlocked. Detected. 7 modules running in sync. Teaching system is complete. Final permission unlocked. The Fireseed Inheritor of Civilization has gained field resonance abilities. You can now synchronize your ability frequency with the trainees too. Greatly improved training effectiveness and learning speed. The awareness range has expanded by 1/3. Brother Lu, now. We're truly a desert military academy, aren't we? This is just the beginning. On the 4th day, I'll personally lead the team out. They're killing each other. Get out. Stop. It hurts so much. Someone come and kill me.
He hears him calling for help.
He's suffering unimaginable pain.
Intruder.
Death formation. Scatter. She gang buffers towards the jack. Students A and F aim at his chest. The crystal's energy frequency and structure Chujin, coordinate with me for precise extraction of weak spots. Others provide interference and distraction. Watch out and dodge. Now's the moment. Weak spot. It's at the lower left, 37-degree angle of the crystal, at the intersection of energy flows. His next move will be swinging his left fist. Working together is not bad. Keep moving forward. Maintain high alert. Stay vigilant. That's an Esper. This isn't production. This is desecration. This is slaughter. Break. There was a gear deafened on the conveyor belt just now. Gear servants in the factory. They patrol quietly. They help me move flower pots. They even collect drying parts before it rains. Yeah, the same gear servants are co-workers in our factory. They have their own positions. They patrol and work. We've seen humans slaughter each other over the past decade. We've witnessed anomalies, devouring their own kind for a bit of energy. We've all been struggling in this mire. I thought that's what the cruelest of the apocalypse looked like. But today I finally understand. Those fights, those confrontations, compared to this factory, they're nothing. They're humans, anomalous mutated beings. No form of life even qualifies to kill each other. Then let's burn this damn place down. You can't burn it all as long as the mist is around. Factories like these will keep popping up. What else can we do? Maybe we need a place. Not just a shelter. Not just a base against the mist. Their evolution is only the first step. Survival isn't just waiting to die. It's about truly living a meaningful life. Sounds like a dream. If we never imagine it, it'll never be possible.
If such a place really existed.
What should it be? Called Dawn. Let's call it Dawn City. The key of civilization has turned. Final chapter of the Fire Seed. The symbiotic city, Dawn, begins. Blueprint planning, ecosystem simulation, and resource scheduling. Let's head home and get to work. The factory can't just be a shelter or fortress. We need to make it the core and build a real city around it. This takes huge resources and manpower. Plus, we'll face suspicion from other bases. Our factory can supply energy and basic materials and provide a unique defense system. Expand outward from the factory as the core. Complete system or conditions. Energy network coverage greater than 85%. Civilization acceptance above 90%. Full form. You're saying the factory still isn't in its complete form yet? Energy network coverage is easy to understand. It means all of Dawn City using factory's energy. But how do you measure civilization acceptance? Maybe when people in the city truly believe in this place and are willing to fight for it. When it forms a new, orderly way of existence. Only then will the factory reveal its true power. It's not just about building it.
It's about igniting a possibility.
Host has defined civilization and vision. Conditions met. Unlocking hidden protocol. Civilization expansion protocol. Look, there's a community square and a medical station. Even a school. The blueprint is very complete. Modular design. Highly expandable. But preliminary estimate. Crystals, metals, and manpower needed for Phase 1 construction are astronomical, and the city wall must be seamlessly connected to the factory's exterior. The engineering precision required is extremely high. Resources can be gradually accumulated. Manpower can be recruited from willing survivors. As for technology, we need to cooperate with the heavy industry base. They have both experience and talent. We've got the blueprint. Next is bringing it into reality. We have 3 main tasks. First, clearing obstacles. Second, preparing materials. Third, recruiting people. Remember your new tasks. Get familiar with the planning bureau border. Assist in maintaining basic order. Do not harm any resident. Follow all commands. There are quite a few types of neighbors. Let's go meet our very first neighbor. Go, this is your home now. For Dawn City construction needs. Starting today, trial implementation of Dawn City contribution point regulations. Participate in the city wall construction. Area patrols, material gathering, cleaning, maintenance, etc. Any labor that benefits city development will be recorded as work hours and converted into contribution points. Contribution points can be exchanged for food, water, basic clothing, or even for access to training facilities. The very first exchange offer includes this batch of Jauxian mushroom produced on square land, edible fungi that pass safety checks. Is it really edible? It tastes very clean. How did you get your contribution points? One arrived early. I helped clear the rubble before. Wow, smells amazing. This is much better than compressed biscuits. Haven't eaten real food in ages. Is this turtle? Man, being tired day after day. Maid sister's coffee is always delicious. Yeah, exactly. Understood, join the team. Gao Cheng boards the plane and heads out. Alright, ready the gear. Lu bro, I'm not bragging. I've old Zhao been forging iron and building walls for decades. Never seen joints this tight. The factory's materials are 50 years ahead of us at least. But the energy output and conduction efficiency are nearly 100%. Material compatibility is absolutely perfect. Output waveform is so stable it's unreal. Almost too deliberate. It works, yeah. But this kind of stability doesn't seem like a simple power supply. A normal energy core is like a faucet. Turn it on and energy gushes out. We use as much as we need. But your factory is set to control the flow. It's feeding the growing city bit by bit. Zhao, you exaggerate. Lu bro, what is this factory of yours anyway? Does it have its own ideas? I'm not really sure myself. Well, as long as it's good for you. Yeah, as long as it's to your advantage. Hey, guess who I am? Xiaoman, you're being naughty again. I'm here to give you an update this time. Go ahead. Boss Shen King from White Tower Base is coming to see you. That's sudden. Did they say what for? I heard it from Miss. Don't tell anyone else. What did Xiaojian say? Xiaojian said, their base leader is a 3S level precognition esper. Ah, it's not a big deal really. Xiaojian says their chief is super gentle. If it's good, it's fate. If it's bad, you can't hide.
Let's go meet him.
Chief Lu Chun, this is a private visit. Some things are hard to say in public. Please go ahead, Chief Shen. My precognition ability has been frequently leaking lately. The center of the vision is a source of light. I've compared it with the energy emitted from your factory's core. They're exactly the same. That's a good thing. It means the factory is the hope. In your Dawn City blueprint, the factory is absolute core, but it also becomes the most prominent target. In the consciousness of chaos and disorder, those things will instinctively gather here, trying to extinguish the light or contaminate it. Possess it and protect your light source, Lu Chun. Can you be more specific? In my precognition fragments, his fate line is unusually tight with you and the factory's core. Entwined closely. Chaotic consciousness instinctively repels overly prominent order. So you're saying the factory is a target. Don't show mercy to anyone who covets it. This is a small token from Ark. Nothing special. Just a symbol of rebirth. Thank you, Chief Zhang. We'll make good use of it. Miss Su, building houses and paving roads isn't hard for you. What Chief Zhang means is, what's hard is getting the people who move in to truly see this place as home. What's even harder is making everyone recognize and uphold the order and future of this city. People's hearts are the hardest variable to grasp. That's the school Lu Chun mentioned. Yeah, Big Brother Lu said that it would integrate the specialties of all the bases, teach combat and evolution, farming and machinery, and also history. It'll teach us why this place was founded. Knowledge is fire. It can illuminate the path ahead, but it can also burn everything to ashes. The philosophies and grudges of different bases all get brought into that building with the students. It's exactly because it's hard that we have to build it even more. Big Brother Lu once said, Dawn City isn't afraid of problems, only of not seeing them. Sigh. Recognize that pollution is chaotic corruption. It wants to consume everything, including your abilities. And fighting chaos isn't about having stronger power. It's about forging stronger rules with your will, like plaster casts. Regulating abilities is about tempering your own rules, making them stable enough to resist corruption, rather than becoming fuel for the enemy. In Dawn City, uncontrolled power is the biggest betrayal of the order we've just established. What you foresee is never a certain future, but a possibility based on current variables. Every choice you make changes the future and the branches of that future. When learning perception type abilities, the first thing is to learn to distinguish clear signals from noisy interference and to respect the unknown. Dealing with stuff like this, using brute force to smash it is the dumbest choice. I'm for its energy nodes, which are usually at old injuries or energy gathering points. Like this, break its energy flow with minimal effort. Because survival efficiency is key. Boss, it's about to blow. Residual pollution is fighting back. Trouble. Perception team, mark the interference source. Control team, stabilize the energy field and attack. This is the stimulation point you didn't strip off completely just now. Watch closely. Precision means seeing every layer. Teacher Shen, if the future is full of variables, what's the point of foresight? Why not just get stronger power and control the present? Good question. It's because the future is fluid. That foresight is not for deciding the ending. It's to set a direction, not to back away in fear, but to acknowledge the complexity of the world and your own limits. It's like a blind person running full speed in the fog. Maybe all you control is the present as you charge towards the cliff. Practical scenario response pass rate, 78%. After initial fluctuations, the acceptance rate of our vision is stabilizing. Controlling the present and respecting the unknown. Sounds contradictory, but it seems we need both. Lu Chuan's precision is to survive in the present. Mr. Shen's awe is for living a better future. In Dawn City, we need both. Found it, but this is more than just an operation manual. Lu Chan, Zhang Yu, we misunderstood before. This factory. It's not really a building or equipment. Look here, this core. It's an anchor point, something that tethers an incredibly massive existence to our reality coordinates. And these energy pipelines, they're not just regular power grids. They're umbilical cords. The entire factory is a giant, precise interface. So, the second clause of the civilization agreement is about the anomalous factory. No wonder Wei Kun wanted an excuse to find the anomalous factory. The factory main mode and fire seed preservation pod we unlocked before are just different application protocols for this interface. Like with one computer, you can open a document or connect to the internet. So, the Dawn City project fits this mode exactly. That's right. Our factory has now activated the order reconstruction mode. That means this interface is using the umbilical cord to transmit to our world a complete set of order rules. Dawn City is the first sandbox where these rules fall into place. So all these places can be operated in? Yes. Behind that is the Technology Diffusion Hub, Eco Loop Center, and even a Civilization Evolution Catalyst. It's a complete, integrated platform designed for rebooting and upgrading civilization. For now, we probably only activated its initial phase, maybe just the transition period. Matching rate exceeds 80%. Something is actively spying on the factory, even trying to imitate and analyze our energy structure. Captain, there's some static in your room. The energy fluctuation is noticeably stronger. At this rate, the barrier won't hold much longer. Spread out. Avoid contact. Zhao Wu. Is that you? How are you? You're still alive? Don't go. I failed to look after you last mission. Energy sensor tower in Zone C has detected an unknown object. Three. This ability is frigid. Luke, Captain Zhang, I didn't tell you everything before. We know you've had a rough time. You don't have to say it. In the deepest part of the fog, I saw Lin Lai. He was wearing the clothes from our last mission together. The patch was stitched right here. He said he was hurt, hiding over there, and wanted me to go help him. That was his face before he died. He smiled and told me, "I'm fine, just go." I got closer, and then he suddenly grabbed my arm. But that wasn't him. It was the fog, that thing pretending to be him. I was dragged by a force I couldn't resist, pulled into the deepest part of the fog. And then I saw that factory. Something burrowed straight into my mind, into every pore of my body. They said, "Join us. We are one." I tried to activate my defense abilities, but my body wouldn't listen. It started to stiffen and petrify. I thought it was over for me. That compound reagent saved me. I was almost totally numb. But I still injected it. It felt like tearing myself apart from the inside out. But I finally woke up. Sigh. Everything inside that factory is like it's imitating us, but in reverse. I can feel it, or rather what controls it, as this crazy hatred and greed towards our factory and our order. Shigang, just having you back is our biggest victory. That factory's mimetic trap ability is scarier than we thought. Now it's starting to target our hearts. You've been working hard lately, balancing the community and helping with the Academy's affairs. It's no hardship. Being a community mediator means you hear a lot of interesting stories, and seeing the city being built bit by bit and everyone gradually settling down is really meaningful to me. It's just that my hair's grown longer lately and always gets blown messy by the wind. It's so annoying. Don't move. The chief prophesied you'd be linked to the factory. This hairband might be a medium. You can accept or reject it. You look so serious. I thought this was something major. Wasn't my fate already bound to the factory? But aren't you afraid? Afraid of chaos coming? Who isn't? If I could choose how to face it, I'd still prefer that we do it together.
Together.
It connects to the factory's core energy field. As long as you're within Dawn City, I can sense you roughly through the factory's system. If you want to back out, there's still time. It's like you're always by my side. Let's continue our patrol and make sure every energy node is safe. Dawn City cannot afford any losses. They moved even faster than expected. They're not just copying our forms. They're also trying to decipher the pattern of our energy network. The patrol recently encountered samples of the memory-devouring fungi. Analyzing their energy frequencies, they're causing even more complex resonance with the factory's protective field, a repulsion effect. The other side is learning and adapting. This isn't just imitation. It's more like a malicious attempt at symbiosis. He's trying to use our order as nourishment, to hatch even more twisted chaos. Factory core defense level has been raised to maximum. All outer energy nodes are now in semi-closed mode. Only the minimum scanning functions remain. Stored energy crystals will only maintain basic city operations. The rest will be shifted to strategic reserves. We don't know the scale of his next probe. Understood. Also, the city defense modules supported by heavy industry and ARC are being installed at accelerated pace. But Zhao Tishan, Chief is still concerned about the stability of power supply. Tell him the factory will provide the most stable core functions, but the exterior modules will need their own energy reserves. As a buffer, we can no longer allow the factory's energy network to be exposed without restraint. Reporting abnormal surge of foreign matter. The direction seems to be towards Sunrise City. Notify all Alliance bases to raise alert level. Suspected contamination source is tightening its encirclement. I received your gift. Its effect is indeed impressive, but the city's defenses along the route are also getting tougher. Your fortress often starts collapsing from within. Fear, suspicion, injustice. These insignificant sparks, under suppressed order, can ignite the fiercest flames. All you need to do is provide an opportunity. Scatter some seeds. Seeds. My people are in Sunrise City, weak and outnumbered. Fear replicates itself. Suspicion seeks companions. You just need let the first breeze arise. After analyzing the Journey Factory's energy, I made a few gadgets. They can slightly disrupt DJ's eerie stability, or cause hard-to-trace random malfunctions in devices reliant on factory energy. What do you want? I only want chaos itself. When Sunrise City's lights start to flicker, When Lu Chan gets distracted by internal disputes, that's my moment to awaken the feast. Then, everything will return to the embrace of chaos. And you, chosen one, might be able to secure a good position in the new order.
Understood.
Let's have our people in Sunrise City start moving.
It's Chief.
Energy is forming. The tsunami's source is deep within, deepest part of the fog. The vortex of chaos is not magical. It's a reflection. Pitch black and boiling. An inverted spear filled with faces of pain. The interface is right at the center of this spear of chaos. It itself is a trap that leads into secrecy. Our people will stand before the interface and be devoured. Chief Pain. Stop your body first. The point of the spear is the knot. We have 7 days left. Meet me, Li, for the civilized agreement. The first sentence, Evolution Institute stands at the ends of the world, meaning pre-civilization and Earth's civilization. Second sentence, expectation is an anchor point. Also a bridge in the structure. There are 2 anchor points. One is the core of the eerie factory. The other is the core deep in the mist. One symbolizes rebirth. The other symbolizes extinction. Third sentence, pain tries to regenerate through wounds. What does it mean? Pain is not stronger than Xia Wanqing. What wound? And what is it? What is the shore lost by cutting expectation? Dead a mess left by pre-civilization, but also hope. Key, 7 days. Has risen again. Visibility is dropping by 3% per hour. It's not just concentration. Chaos fluctuation index and energy toxicity is also rising. Captain, this doesn't seem like natural diffusion. They're gathering deliberately. Notify command center. Raise alert level to orange. Also tell all off-duty sisters to stay sharp. Tonight may be anything but peaceful. Phoenix Squad in C area, mobile sniping operations. Clearing simulated elite corruptors. Old Lu, this teamwork we've trained is turning out pretty interesting. My big guys are surprisingly in sync with these metal block buddies. Morale is settling. Only then can we form an army. Overall coordination is good. But still, the command chains in 3rd and 7th Mixed Battalions under high pressure have a 0.7-second delay. Strange. The staff's understanding of some complicated composite instructions needs more unified training. Finding problems means making progress. We're not after mechanical coordination. Pass the word down. Add more drills next time. Make them more targeted. Report to the City Lord. Eerie execution phalanx drill complete. Please advise. Very well done. Maintain discipline. Keep integrating. Yes. Strong command for ARC. Base emergency communications. They've been traveling toward the northwest old mine, collecting rare metals. The collection squad lost contact 2 hours ago. Last reported signal showed they encountered high intensity, wide-ranging memory loss. And also what? And based on signal decay path and our preliminary estimate of the movement of the black mass, after consuming the squad, that mass is clearly heading straight for Sunrise City. It's not a coincidence. This is intentional harvesting and tactical reconnaissance. Report to the City Lord immediately. Initiate Level 1 combat readiness. Impossible. This shouldn't happen. Doctor, what do we do? Stabilize the system first. I'll handle it. Look here, weapon breach methods are no longer simple mental interference or physical corrosion. He's forcibly dismantling life's structure, then reassembling it with chaotic energy as glue. And the monsters reassembled have extremely unstable energy reactions, like single-use bombs or fuel. That's right. Combined with the trajectory of that black mass heading for us, it's testing our reaction to new types of attacks. simultaneously harvesting life and energy. This data, yes. Recent anomalous energy flow tracks monitored everywhere, all point toward the depths of the mist. They form an invisible energy transport network. I suspect the minor riots are all related to this. The enemy is not only assembling up front, but also in places beyond our sight, continuously feeding and charging up. That means the 7 days predicted by the Divine Chief is likely their deadline for final energy buildup. An awakening. The Town Chief's prophecy gave me direction. Look at these two energy spectrum comparison charts. One shows the factory core's stable frequency. The other shows the highest intensity chaotic fluctuation, recently detected from deep within the mist. Their waveforms are mirror images. And there's resonance interference. It's like two tuning forks. One emits a note of order. The other sends out a completely opposite chaotic vibration. The notes are trying to make each other falter. It's like the order and chaos systems. You disappeared. Will he disappear too? Civilization can only move forward. There's no way to go back. If they can eat outside, then inside us. They've already started moving. Recently, there have been some rumors that strange employees are taking too many resource contribution points. Unfair exchanges. Commander Zhang, it's not that we don't trust you, but everyone is watching. Those weird ones don't need to eat or sleep. They work even harder than we do. Their contribution points add up super fast. And they spend big when they exchange for good stuff. Honestly, it doesn't feel right. First, the energy supply and maintenance for anomalous employees are directly provided by the factory core. It's separate from the resident goods distribution system. Two independent lines. Second, their contribution points mainly come from guarding dangerous posts, high-intensity repetitive work, and special skill services. Their exchange directory is also different from humans. Many items are exclusive. Third, thanks to them, they take on a lot of basic construction and dangerous defense tasks. So more manpower can focus on technology development, agricultural production, and city building. Everyone's living environment improves quickly. Dawn City is a home where humanity coexists with evolved anomalies. That's not just a slogan. I heard last night a support anomaly in the East Zone went crazy suddenly. Hurt several people. The security captain handled it on the spot. Is that true? I thought all of them had been purified. You can't really know a person's heart. My cousin is on the maintenance team. He said lately several devices have been glitching. They can't find the reason. So weird, this person must have issues. He sounds fair, but every sentence drops a hint. The rumor is spreading now. And, as you said, they've exaggerated it. A lot of people have started whispering. But General Zhang came out today with a public clarification. And it had quite an effect. Doesn't matter, the seed just needs to be planted. Fear and suspicion will grow on their own. This is material for the next stage. That is the emblem of the heavy industry base. But the style is clearly the old model from 2 years ago. You're from heavy industry. Does Leader Zhao know? Don't ask what you shouldn't ask. Just do your job. You won't miss out on your reward. The old gray machines from heavy industry. After 2 years ago, there seems to have been an internal purge at heavy industry. They say a batch was dismissed for mismatched ideology. Craftsmen and technicians secretly closed to Skyjuan. This uses purified spring water from the factory, plus a few thin slices of energy crystals with calming effects. Yeah, I've heard all those rumors. It always makes me uneasy. It's quieter here, though. Rumors are like houses. They don't fall apart easily. The city lord and the other leaders have light in their hearts. Let's toast with tea. Yeah. Finally, I can catch my breath. Leader. The internal balancing micro-adjustment valve of this main stabilizer has been tampered with. The tuning parameters are 5% off the safety limit. If it runs at full load, it could cause a local energy overload, triggering a chain failure. When did this happen? Who was in charge of installing it? And who installed the last smiling eye? led by human engineer Wang Hui, supported by us. The last time, the flame suppression record shows engineer Wang Hui did it alone. Wang Hui was a level 3 technician with heavy industry, transferred to Dawn City's construction department 3 months ago. Records show that half an hour ago he left the site to get specialized tools, left the work site. This wasn't a technical error. The method is very professional. A deliberately created hidden fault. This powder looks like residue from Shadow Ink Momo. This special encrypted ink is used exclusively by the Skyjuan Base Intelligence Department. These were found in Wang Hui's public quarters. The handwriting is Wang Hui's. But the paper and labeling style are typical of Skyjuan. That bastard, a traitor? Back then I had mercy. Just dismissed them. Didn't go harsh on them. But these scumbags actually joined Skyjuan and dared to come back and mess with my project. I'm taking people to crush Skyjuan right now. Zhao, now is not the time. Brother Lu has solid proof. They want to destroy our energy tower. And we're supposed to tolerate that. Exactly. Since the evidence is clear, we can't rush this. Zhou Yuan's jumped out so impatiently, even using pawns planted years ago. What does that mean? It means he's nervous, Chief Shen predicted. The Chaos Core is approaching, and it's stressing them out. They're worried we'll unite, that Dawn City will truly stand firm. So they use these dirty tricks to stir up chaos from inside, delay or even wreck our battle preparations. The more they behave like this, the more it shows their weakness and fear. If we attack Skyjuan now, it's exactly what they want. We'd waste our precious preparedness time, and maybe spark a civil war within the alliance. What we need to do is steady ourselves. Play along. We spotted the energy tower's hidden danger early, which is a good thing. We can repair it in secret, then purposely let it fail under certain conditions, just as planned, and lure them out. At the same time, we strengthen internal screening, keep the people's morale steady. Zhou Yuan's and Xiao Wanqing will be too impatient to wait and will definitely jump out themselves. All right, I'll listen to you. But Brother Lu, after this is over, the Heavenly Lord must give me an explanation. A complete explanation. As you all already know, Tangshun Zhou Yuan's has secretly allied with Xiao Wanqing. Their intention is to undermine Dawn City from within, paving the way for chaos to descend. The evidence is irrefutable. Let's just fucking take them out directly. His internal situation is unstable, and powerful enemies surround him. How will City Lord Lu respond? Please give the order. Our Arc base is ready to give everything we've got. Human traitors deserve to be executed by all. These matters will erupt at any moment. We must act before chaos fully awakens. Destroy or shut down that interface. Otherwise, considering all intel, I've decided to fight on 2 fronts. Critical decapitation. The specific deployment is as follows. I'll lead an elite squad into the deepest part of the mist to find and destroy Chaos and Shinjuku. Shigang will accompany as situational support. My troops, known for their strangeness, and the finest cadets selected from Dawn Academy, will follow my lead. All City Defense Command rights for Dawn City go to you. I will lead the main force of the heavy industry base, responsible for the main defensive line of Dawn City, to resist the Tangshuan Alliance army, as well as the likely first wave of chaos assault. I'll stay at the White Tower observation station to provide global early warning and key point foresight support. I will coordinate all logistics, medical, and morale work to ensure the home front is solid. I can provide energy, crystals. Yaoguang Base will hold back Tiangshuan's main forces on the perimeter, making sure your entry is secure. Kiming Base will provide flanking cover and continuously monitor potential traitors. This battle determines our future and the spark of human civilization. We have no way out. I'm counting on all of you. Swear to defend Dawn to the death. Cut off chaos completely. The peak is still rising. It's going to blow. System starting up. Level 1 combat readiness. Level 1 combat readiness. Repeat, recovery. Level 1 combat readiness. Non-combat personnel enter shelters according to plan. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. It's begun. Proceed with the plan. The illusory dream of Lu Chun's order is finally over. Today is the day dawn falls. When chaos returns. Open fire for dawn. For the future. A desperate struggle. But the warm-up should be over. Fuel is sufficient. It's time for the final awakening. Pure annihilation lotus. Iron law of industry. Pacify the borderlands. Join us and embrace chaos. I must defend my city and comrades. The enemy's attacks are becoming more targeted. They're testing our defensive rhythm. Also, something inside me feels restless. But I can control it. I will control it. Hang in there. The internal purge plan has been activated. All marked moles will be removed when necessary. This is the latest work completed by Dr. Su. A new predictive model for chaos core energy fluctuations. There are 3 possible infiltration routes left. Take care. You must come back. Dawn City is in your hands. Don't worry. Everyone, we are about to step into darkness never reached by mankind. To carry out a nearly impossible mission. We have no reinforcements, no retreat. We may never see tomorrow's sun again, or the day Dawn City is fully built, or the future smiles of our loved ones. Behind us are millions of compatriots' last hope. A breath of respite just bought by Master Slayer with half his body. The only way out that Shen Qing found while coughing up blood. We're not marching to our deaths. We're fighting to survive, lighting the way to the future. Swear loyalty to the city lord to the death. Swear loyalty to the sever chaos. Let all those filthy things die. My shield will clear the way. Burn it clean this time. Move out. Stay safe. You must come back. This mist is saturated with the agony of civilization's decay. Maintain formation. Don't stare. Illusions in the mist. So noisy. High-density energy reactions ahead. It's a cluster of polluting factories, at least 3 times larger than what we encountered before. They've formed a defensive line. Lu Chun, the mist you encountered, is a flood of civilization's dying memories. It's the instinct of the dying to drag others with them. Don't let any vision deceive your senses. Focus on the energy source. Stick with me and charge through.
Attack.
Hold position here. Tier, open a gap. Hold off the counterattack. Hold for 10 minutes to buy us time. Finally, we get to go all out. Burn these monsters to death. Hold for 10 minutes. Hurry and shut off the interface. Don't let our brother's sacrifice be in vain. I'll clear a path with lightning. She gang cover the flanks. Xiaoman find an opening. Target is just the anchor point. Ignore everything else. Go. Essence annihilation field up. Oh God, oh God. Welcome to the journey's end. The gift I've prepared for you is eternal slumber. Right here. Wall of size, fully open. Give up. Embrace this great chaos. You are part of it. Shut up. My companions are still waiting for me. I'm going to cut off their energy sink. Power Sever Sword, 4th Master. Thunder Authority, Zaindu. Great teamwork, keep it up. I can go again. Keep going. Since you're so eager to struggle, then let's all return to chaos together. Perish along with Yon's counterflow. This iron cage. As long as the Iron Hound is on, the monsters will keep coming endlessly. Shaman, leave this to me. Your path is ahead. Ignorant guardianship. Your body, your will all become the finest embellishments of chaos. Can't hold back the tide. Then become Deba itself. Eternal arcane power. Hang in there, senior. We'll clear a path for you. Congrats, big bro. We cleaned up the anomalies. Disguised assault. Stealthy like Jiu Vorms. Senior. Don't shatter completely, you stone. So touching. You're gonna make me cry. Always so focused. Why you? Why are you the most talented? Why do you get a factory even in desperate times? Why are even the dead willing to become stone for you? But me, all I can do is keep absorbing others' pain and become this miserable thing. What do you mean right now? Meteor swap. Destruction. These little tricks can't stop me. Luchan, you're finally taking action. Root thorn. Those struck by it will be continually erased from the current timeline. No pain, no harm. Now, do you feel what it's like to lose? Just hold on a bit longer. Such a nostalgic expression. Back then, when I betrayed you, you were just as shocked. And then in pain. How does it feel now? Watching someone important to you vanish. yet being powerless. Stone steel defense unit projected to collapse. 99.1% chaos erosion at anchor interface in 23 minutes and 18 seconds. Reverse countdown, 47 seconds. Current executable, last spark protocol plan. Suman. Don't give up. Don't give up on what? If you give up, there's no future. Or do you want to sacrifice your unknown future? Don't let our brothers fight for nothing. Your path is ahead. Nasid, you're wrong. This isn't a binary choice. I'm going to take a third path. Initiate final protocol. Light of civilization. Counterflow me as sole carrier and coordinate. Direct all remaining factory energy. Overlay core network of Dawn City. Harness the full force of prayers received right now. Achieve extreme convergence. Directional conversion. Command confirmation protocol. Light of civilization counterflow is the top priority. Self-destructive counterattack. This operation is irreversible. Consume all factory resources, resulting in permanent silence of the factory. Meanwhile, host becomes the sole point of energy and information, bearing mind and soul pressure beyond threshold. I, Lu Chan, am the factory host, Lord of Dawn City. Civilization spark, final execution. Price and guilt, the beginning of everything. Only us. Hang in there. Almost done. Everyone fall back. Law and causality. Thunderline. Hold him, that's my energy. Also the prayers of everyone in the city. Follow this thread to the very heart of the anchor. Bring the light over. Slowly read it. Find the beginning of the story. I'm starting. I see it. I didn't make it across. Grant me punishment. Pain is the truth. To exist is to suffer. Join us. Return everything to the calm of chaos. All blades, your pain has a name. Not everything. It hurts. Mom, Dad, come to me. Just come to me, it'll be fine. Thanks, little sis. It's okay, I'm used to it. As long as you all hurt less, it's worth it. If only my power was healing. Wanching is the treasure of our team. With him, badly wounded have double the survival rate. A little wound is nothing. As long as I'm useful. I won't be left behind, right? Do you crave power? Can I become stronger too? Pain is the strongest weapon. The contract is formed. This little scar, just a poke, and it's fine. Why won't you? Let me help share your burden. Are you stopping me from getting stronger too? I see it. You don't crave power. You're just in too much pain. So much that you think controlling pain itself is the only way to end it. You just want to find meaning in endless pain. Even if that meaning is to get stronger. Even if the strength comes from the abyss. I just don't want to hurt anymore. Wanching, you always secretly endured pain back then. I saw it all. Not letting you share the burden isn't because I don't trust you, nor because I'm toughing it out. It's because I'd rather hurt myself. Then see you in pain. So that's how it is.
Take me away.
Seal it away. Put my story in too. Sorry. And thank you.
Now,
Case separation and sample sealing. Go. Your pain will be remembered separately, not as part of chaos, but as someone who wasn't caught.
next.
Is your story? In the name of Dawn City, with the will to survive of billions as my pen, to write the final chapter to this endless tragedy. Narrative logic alteration. Paying resonance. Module offline. Redefining form of existence. New form confirmed. Civilization epic monument. Execute final protocol. Top authority with this world's order interface. Override all causality links in this world. Delete all spatiotemporal anchors in this world. Sync command concept to substory cup. Command confirmed. Override completed. Anchor deleted. Program initiated. All units report casualties. The recurring tide has dissipated. Begin search and rescue immediately. Received, the West District needs a medical team. A lot of people. It's been so long since I've seen such a blue sky. This is the source. My existence has been bound to the chaos anchor. I'm now half an interface myself. Is there any way the system can keep him from disappearing? Analysis complete. Optimal solution. Memory dust network.
Plan.
The principle is to dismantle the link between the chaos remnant and Suman. Transform it into harmless memory dust. Disperse it throughout the subconscious network of the entire civilization. Let it naturally metabolize. Execution requires voluntary response from over 70% of survivors. Share a minimal load? This plan will simultaneously ensure 100% survival rate for Suman. Civilization stability retained at 99.3%. The chaos threat will be permanently converted into a resource of cultural memory. Nonsense. What I owe that girl. Mom, what is this? This is to tell a certain big sister. We've caught you. Response rate is 94.7. Percentage protocol activated. Did you hear that? Yes, it's everyone's voice. It feels like I've received so many warm fragments. The smell of breakfast. Children's doodles. Someone secretly wrote in their diary that tomorrow will be better. After the chaos was decomposed. It was wrapped in the light from everyone's memories. It's not scary anymore. It's just a light bit of collective memory. Protocol complete. Darkness doesn't need to be defeated. It just needs enough light to be shared and dispersed into the invisible civilization. The spark has now been passed to your own choices. Mom, the clouds are white. The old city lord is sunbathing here again. Yeah, it's warmer here. Uncle, this flower smells like sunshine. It's for you. It's been 3 years. The rate of newborns awakening powers in the city has stabilized at 7%. Not a single case of malignant mutation has occurred. The mental nurturing method you promoted works really well. That's Captain Gang's achievement. When he was at Manhua, I could only barely preserve a trace of his consciousness. But the rules of stability and protection within his abilities, Those fragments have nourished Dawn City, just like these flowers. The waves they emit can soothe newborn souls. Since I came to the human base, several big things have happened. First thing, all the mental evolvers rushed to the strange factory. Second thing, antibodies can be created. After the proposal, many people managed to evolve successfully. The third thing is humans and specters can live together peacefully. Is that possible? Why not? Well, you'll have to ask Lu Chun for that. Who's Lu Chun? Lu Hen, that's a household name. Famous as thunder. Is he really that amazing? Where are we headed? Dawn City. That's right then. Built single-handedly by Lu Han. Who's she gang? I think that's the name of this mountain. No, he's the one who makes me feel like this city is especially solid. System. System? System?